Across all this marathon of me watching everything in One Piece, I have seen Arlong Park 4 different times, and now this is the 5th time with episode Nami, basically the Arlong Park remake. And I can see why, because Arlong Park is, to many, where One Piece became good, and so is it? Well, let's do a little wait and see. Get your Glover mitts on. Let's talk about the biggest change with this movie compared to the original, the art style. There are colors everywhere. It is so amazing. My lordy bajiba badiba. It's like that one scene from the new season of Oshinoko. Like last time I talked about One Piece was when we were starting the time skip, and the art style just seems too bright. I've slowly gotten used to it over time, and I kinda adore it since I finished Fishman Island. But I still hope for it to be this level. And towards the animation, it is absolutely fluent, especially with Luffy. So far, this movie has probably the best facial expressions I've seen so far in One Piece. This isn't a man with a bounty. This is the face of a man of a new boss from Metal Gear Rising. Like, if you stop and just focus on the art of this movie, it is truly spectacular. That I hope to see happen again in the remake, which I'll watch the East Blue for like the 4,000th time. Like William Afton. Some interesting changes in this movie is it's a lot more violent. Maybe because over time, violence in anime has changed since the 90s. Or they're just putting their hay game because, dear God, sometimes it's a WWE match and other times it's just full-on manslaughter. Like Bellamy, you can just full-on see her get no-scope this time compared to the original in its black and white background. Although one of the saddest changes in this movie is they don't have the iconic Arlong Park walk. Well, they kind of do, but it's not the same. Everything else about this movie is Arlong Park. They get there in groups. Usopp just wreaks havoc, stabbed in the chest by Nami, and that she did it because to protect Usopp. They hear her backstory, and then after the backstory, one of the marine dudes just comes up. Oh no, Jerry Whiskers. Geriatric Jerry Whiskers just shows up, steal all Nami's money. Like he was playing Clash of Clan. Nami just stabs herself a bunch. Luffy just gives her a hat. He fights Arlong, easily defeats him, and then leaves. Like everything about it is the same. But does that need to be any different? No, of course not. Even after the 5th time of watching Arlong Park, it is still an absolute masterpiece. Like compared to the other arcs, it was just Luffy going around Street Fighter combos every villain, grabs a character to join his crew, rinse and repeat for a couple of arcs. But this time around, you get to see someone develop, and just Luffy develop too. Although it would be a big complaint that this is a movie, so they just skip a lot and it makes it go fast. Yes, that is true. It's like a 2.5-hour movie, something along those lines. But this is how the remake will do it, so hopefully they learn from this movie and perform it just as well. Next time though, we deal with one of the acclaimed worst arcs in One Piece history.